gamingfreak.com. Hello! Welcome to another weapons spotlight. So by popular request I'm doing the Scrambler rifle today, but as you'll notice I'm not running the Visium as I normally am. I figured I'd start this one with perhaps my least favorite Scrambler, which is the assault variant, and show you some of its pros and cons. So here you can see this is my second match back with it, with this rifle. I don't normally use it, so I was just standing off like I would with the other one, which is maybe not how it should be used quite as much, but it's still quite effective at a decent range. As you see at the start of the video, the RDV took ages to drop the LAV, so we ended up being redlined almost instantly. But I think we did okay to bring it back to a decent fight in the end. And as you can see, the Scrambler, this Scrambler especially, chews through shields very quickly and doesn't overheat as much. That's one of the biggest pros to this Scrambler is the overheat. It especially with the assault suit, but I'm using the Logi suit right now, and you can see you can almost fire it for an entire clip and it doesn't overheat. I think that's a good thing, considering against other assault kind of proto weapons, it's not as it can't stand as well toe to toe, especially against armor suits. Shield suits it's great against, because you can just pepper them with the rounds and they'll have a really tough time. So as you can see here, this one LAV was really harassing Nitro in his LAV, so I was trying to help him by removing the guy off the back, which I did there with a headshot, and then got headshotted probably myself, or even body shot probably would have killed me at that stage. So we then went to kill this sniper, which this is a different sniper that logs off now, but this guy just leaves battle. I don't know if that was on purpose or what, but if that's on purpose, that's a bit of a dick move. So anyway, I had a bit more confidence in this match after the first match I had with this rifle, especially up close. It's interesting up close, but against other proto suits, it's not my weapon of choice. Actually, I'd rather use the combat rifles or the rail rifles. The rail rifle with the scope, actually. And CCP on this match, if you're watching on this map, that hill is just a pain in the ass. That guy should not have died. He probably could have run to cover, but he got stuck on the hill there, so I killed him. It's nice for me, but not nice for him. So yeah, so as you can see here, at a range, it's quite a decent assault rifle at range. The only problem is if you come up against heavy armor, in which case you're going to have a bit of an issue. What I'm running here is 3 complex damage mods on this suit. What you'll notice as well, if any of you have watched my skills video, you'll notice I've got proficiency 4 in Scrambler rifle, so it's quite a bit of damage, but on the armor it's still lacking compared to other rifles in its class, which makes sense because the Scrambler, the Visium Scrambler, is actually really good for its class, like a tactical kind of rifle. So I'd say one of the main dislikes of this weapon for me is the the kick of the rifle. I find the kick is not so ideal. If you look at the skills, at least compared to other rifles like the assault rifle or combat rifle or rail rifle, all of those skills influence the kick of the rifle, whereas the Scrambler skills affect the cooldown. It's the only rifle with a overheat that actually makes a difference. Again, here you can see I'm stuck on this hill right now. It's really annoying. Luckily we're winning at this point though, but otherwise I might have died there. But yeah, it's the only rifle with an overheat that makes a difference. I do know that apparently the normal assault rifles, the Duval assault rifle and whatnot, can overheat, but I've never seen that happen. So it's not a factor that will actually limit the player. But with this assault rifle, the heat buildup is not a massive factor. Potentially with proficiency 5 and commando suit 5 coming in 1.8, if those bonuses stay the same, it could be quite an interesting rifle for a close quarter rifle for the commandos, especially for the Amar commando. But whereas for other suits, I'm not sure as much because of the damage bonus to laser weaponry and whatnot, if that stays the same, of course. So I know many of you have probably seen my other videos with the Visium Scrambler. So the style of play here is very different. You can't charge shot as well with this, and that I find is really, it's quite annoying actually, because one thing that Jacques in my corp pointed out is that I often get headshots with the charge, because when someone is sitting still or trying to pick other people off. This was perfect timing for an orbital. We couldn't have asked for it any other way. This was great timing. Let's put it right on top of them. So, and again here you see, normally I would be kind of standing off a bit more with the Scrambler, but in this one I'm more confident. I'm happy to run straight in, you know, keep obviously a bit of distance, because it's not my usual fit. I'm still a bit wary. But you'll see in a second against a militia suit what this rifle will do. It's just ridiculous. This guy starts shooting me from behind, and then he's gone. I mean, that's insane. Against the proto, I probably would have been dead there already. And you can see here against the armor, it's a bit harder. I'm not using aim assist. I'm using a mouse and keyboard. So there, it's a bit harder to keep the aim on those guys, but worked out okay. One thing I'd like to do with this Scrambler is run it with maybe a squad of 2 or 3 of these Scramblers, or 2 of these and 1 of the Visium, and then 2 BK-42 or 6-kin combat rifles and 1 boundless combat rifle in a squad. I think that would, as moving together, or mass drivers as well, that would be pretty intense, because you've got the Scramblers that'll just chew up the shields of the enemy, and you could even have the squad leader with a laser at a distance, and then you've got the combat rifles or mass driver that would just eat through the armor. You could also do that with an HMG, if there's an HMG in your squad. It would be quite interesting to run with that. So if anyone wants to try that and you want to join Freek Coalition channel, or even our corporation, Freek Coalition, you're more than welcome to, and it'd be great to get some footage of that if possible. I have run some full laser squads with people, but I didn't get the footage that I wanted, so I'm going to have to do some more of that as well for you guys. So let me know what you think of this rifle. I think that, like I said, the main pros of this rifle, to summarize, is are the lack of heat buildup. It doesn't not like the other one. I didn't really overheat this rifle at all, as you can see there, with almost using a whole clip most of the time. And the only negative is really the kick of the rifle. Without any skill to influence that, it does have quite a bit of kick, which can throw off your aim in the wrong situations and get you killed, which is anything but ideal. So let me know what you guys think, if you use this one or if you prefer to use the tactical variant, which is the Visium Scrambler rifle. I think it'll be cool to revisit these weapons when the new suits come out, like the commando suits, and just see, you know, the difference of the laser weaponry on the commando suit, or you know, potentially the other weapons. on other commando suits. It could be quite interesting. So, victory. I didn't think we were going to win that one at the start, being red line straight away, but we came back quite nicely. And as you'll see, this rifle did surprisingly well, considering it's not my favorite rifle to use. But I think we were against mostly militia, so a bit of proto stomping there, apologies. 22-1. So thanks guys for watching. If you like the series of videos, please like, favorite and subscribe, it really helps. And I'll see you next time. Thanks guys, bye.